Hi all! As a part of new curriculum in CBSE for the academic year 2020 to 2021, the students are required to prepare a study on Indian state in comparison with their home state. CBSE students from Kerala are to study about Himachal Pradesh. Students have a project regarding this for the successful completion of their coursework. In this video, I will be discussing the key features of both the state right from the agriculture and soil, biodiversity and natural resources. Welcome to the video, a comparative study of Kerala, the God's own country, and Himachal Pradesh, the abode of gods. This video is presented by the 10th batch of Hira Public School, Mannappuram, Kerala. Kerala is southernmost state lined by Arabian Sea on one side and Tamil Nadu on another side, whereas Himachal Pradesh is one of the northern state which lies in the fourth hills of Himalaya. Kerala was formed in November 1st, 1956 under the administration of EMS Namboodiripadu. The communist government under EMS was the first communist government in the world who came to power through a democratic election. Himachal Pradesh was formed 25th January 1971 under the administration of Dr. Yashwant Singh. Kerala is comparatively a small state with an area of 38,963 km square, a population density of 860 people per kilometer square. Himachal Pradesh has an area of 55,673 km square with a population of 123 people per kilometer square.
The study of soil and agriculture. Himachal Pradesh's agriculture and soil is a very crucial part of the country's economy, as agriculture is the chief occupation of the people of Himachal Pradesh. The agricultural system of Himachal Pradesh has more than 45% of contribution in its economy and in terms of the state's domestic product. Kerala, the state located at the southern tip of India, where there is extensive network of backwaters, rivers, streams, robust of agrarian economy, the abundance of water due to 34 lakes and other streamlets, innumerable backwaters and water bodies, and 49 rain-fed rivers flowing over the terrain of the state. Also, the adequate annual rainfall of 118 inches received by the state probably facilitates agriculture to a great extent, and hence the economy of the state is dominated by agriculture and soil.
God's own country is hugely dependent on its agriculture. Kerala is famous for spices in olden days. It is believed that the agricultural activities were started from Loha Yuga in Kerala. Now, agriculture is the basics of not only for the Kerala but also for the nation India. Himachal Pradesh. Agriculture being the main occupation of the people of Himachal Pradesh has an important role in the economy of the state. It provides direct employment to about 71% of the main working population. Income from the agriculture and allied sector accounts for nearly 21.7% of the total state domestic product. Paddy. A paddy field is a flooded parcel of farmland for growing rice. They can occur naturally along rivers or can be constructed, often with great inputs of labor and materials. Even in hillsides, paddy occupies the largest area among annual crops. Coconut. Coconut is the most important crop in Kerala. The crop is grown all over the state. Most of the Kerala houses also have coconut palm grown for immediate. A household's need the growing of coconut is by tradition part of the local rural economy rather than a major element of natural agriculture. Rubber. The rubber plant is not the native plant of India. The rubber tree may live for 100 years or even more. The rubber plant produces thickly white latex that is collected and processed to produce natural rubber. Cashew nut. Cashews are one of the few fruits crops naturally grown from seed. The Portuguese introduced cashews to the west coast of India and East Africa in the 16th century. Now we can start Himachal Pradesh agriculture. Wheat. Wheat is one of the major food crops in India, which is mainly produced in northern states like Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, MP, Rajasthan, Bihar and Gujarat. Although it is basically a rabi crop, Himachal Pradesh is the only state which cultivates this crop in both rabi and kharif season. Apple. Apple make up over 80% of Himachal Pradesh rupees 3,500 crore fruits economy. This fruit primarily grown in Shimla, Kullu, Kinnor and Mandi districts. With 39,460 hectares, Shimla accounts for the highest area of crop under cultivation. Barley. Barley may be grown in subtropical climatic condition. The crop requires around 12 to 15 degrees Celsius during growing period and around 30 degrees Celsius at maturity. It cannot tolerate frost at any stage of growth and incidence of frost at flowering at highly determinant for yield. Barley is mainly grown in Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Punjab, Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, Bihar, Himachal Pradesh, West Bengal and Jammu and Kashmir. Chili. Chili is a spicy fruit used in cuisine preparations. It is mostly added as an ingredient in foods to make it spicy. As per the latest data, India tops the list in chili production, followed by China, Peru, Spain and Mexico. Indian chilies are known for their pungency and color, especially the ones grown in Gunda district of Andhra Pradesh. Alluvial soil. The soil of the coastal plains are very deep with a sandy texture. The texture generally ranges from sand to loamy sand with a greyish brown to reddish brown and yellowish red color. Sand content ranges from 80% and clay up to 50%. Even though these soils have high water table, the water holding capacity is poor due to predominance of sand. Coconut is the major crop in this area. Cashew and other fruit trees are also grown. Black soil. These soils are very deep, black and calcareous. The texture of the soil ranges from clay loam to clay. They possess high shrink swell capacity and hence inhibit the characteristic cracking during the dry periods. A variety of crops such as coconut, sugarcane, cotton, chili, pulses and vegetables are grown here. Laterite soil. Laterite soils are generally suitable for most of the dry land crops. It is mainly cultivated with coconut, arecanut, banana, tapioca, vegetables, yams, pepper, pineapple, fruit trees, etc. The percentage of gravel content in the soil or reduced soil depth limits the choice of crops. In laterites outcropped area with shallow soils, only cashews can be grown with vegetables. Red soil. These are found mostly in the southern parts of Thiruvananthapuram district. These are mostly very deep and homogeneous in nature. The texture of the soil generally ranges from sandy clay loam to clay loam with red to dark red color. Gravels are rarely noticed in these soils. A variety of crops such as coconut, arecanut, banana, yams, pineapple, vegetable, fruit trees, etc. can be grown under proper management. Soils of Himachal Pradesh. The soils found in Himalayas are diverse in character depending upon altitude, vegetation cover, slope, structure and stage. The major soil groups in the Himalayas are brown hill soil, submountain soils, mountain meadow soils and red loamy soils apart from the less major types. Most of the soils in this region are acidic in nature. Acidic soils are found in high altitude areas of the western Himalayas, at mid and high altitude regions of central Himalayas and cross all altitudinal ranges in the eastern Himalayas.
Biodiversity refers to every living thing including plants, animals, bacteria and human beings. Scientists have estimated that there are around 8.7 million species of plants and animals in existence. They also study how much species exist in single ecosystems such as forest, grassland, etc. Three components of biodiversity are ecosystem, species, and genetic diversity. Ecosystems perform functions that are essential to human existence such as oxygen, soil protection, and water purification. Importance of biodiversity. Increase ecosystem productivity. Each species in an ecosystem has a specific role to play. Support a larger number of plant species and therefore a greater variety of crops. Promote soil formation and protection and provide for nutrient storage and recycling.
Kerala has a rich biodiversity concentrated and protected in the Western Ghats. The state has 9,400 kilometers square of forest, which includes tropical wet evergreen and semi-evergreen, tropical moist and dry deciduous forest, the mountain subtropical and temperature forest. Altogether, 24% of Kerala is forested. Kerala's fauna is notable for their diversity and high rates of endemism. It includes 118 species of mammals, 500 species of birds, 189 species of freshwater fish, 173 species of reptiles, 151 species of amphibians. These are threatened by extensive habitat destruction, including soil erosion, landslides, salination, and resource extraction. 25% of India's plant species are found in Kerala. Kerala has 4,600 plants and 900 medicinal plants. The world's oldest peak plantation is in Nilambur, Kerala. Himachal Pradesh is one of the richest reservoirs of biological diversity in the world. Its forest area constitutes 66.52% of the area of Himachal Pradesh. The Great Himalayan National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and Pin Valley National Park are the national parks located in the state. Himachal Pradesh has around 463 birds, 77 mammals, 44 reptiles, and 80 fish species. The state also has 30 wildlife sanctuaries and 3 conserved reservoirs. The state is endowed with a high diversity of medicinal and aromatic plants. After the winter season, the hillsides and outskirts bloom with the wild flowers. Himachal is also said to be the fruit bowl of the country. Of total 45 species found in the country, 3,295 species are reported in the state.
Natural resources are resources that exist without any action of humankind. This includes all valued characteristics such as commercial and industrial use, aesthetic value, scientific interest, and cultural value. On Earth, it includes sunlight, atmosphere, water, and land, along with all vegetation and animal life. It is important for the development of any country. Nature has endowed Himachal Pradesh with a number of important minerals such as salt, gypsum, clay, etc. The state is richly endowed with a hilly terrain having an enormous volume of water in form of glaciers and rivers. Some of common types of soil found in the state are sedimentary, brown as well as brownish grey soils. It is extremely rich in its hydroelectricity resources. Kerala state is endowed with a number of deposits of minerals such as heavy mineral sands, bauxite, graphite, etc. It is also blessed with a large number of rivers and lakes. Soil in Kerala is richly fertile as the people in Kerala largely depends on agriculture for living. Kerala produces power from mainly 4 resources: hydropower, thermal power, wind power and solar power.
Minerals. Kerala state is endowed with a number of occurrence deposits of minerals such as heavy mineral sands, gold, iron ore, bauxite, graphite, china clay, fire clay, tile and brick clay, silica sand, lignite, limestone, limeshell, dimension stone, granite, gemstones, etc. Water resource. Kerala is rich with 44 rivers which together yield 70,300 millimeter cube of water annually. However, the total utilizable yield is estimated to be 42,000 millimeter cube, only 60% of the annual yield. Kerala possesses only 4 medium rivers and 40 minor rivers. Hill ranges. The mountain ranges in Kerala consisting of the highland area of the Western Ghats exude an exotic charm, rising to an average height of 1520 meter. The tropical forest of the Ghats house rich and unique flora and fauna. Kerala Plains. Narrow strips of coastland, southwestern India, fronting the Arabian Sea to the west and constituting almost of Kerala state and most of the Malabar coast. Narrow in the north and wide in the south. The plains are about 330 miles long and from 12 to 60 miles wide, covering an area of 11,000 square miles. Next, the main resource of Himachal Pradesh. Mineral resources. The state is the sole holder of country's rock salt resources. Barytes, limestone, salt, and shale are the important minerals produced in the state. Barytes occurs in the Sirmaur district, limestone in Bilaspur, Chamba, Kangru, Kulu, Mandi, Shimla, Sirmaur, and Solan districts, and rock salt in Mandi district. Other minerals that occur in the states are antimony in Lahore and Spiti districts. Land resources. Himachal Pradesh can be divided into the following 5 zones on the basis of geographic and socio-cultural patterns. Northeastern region, Northern region, Central region, Southeastern region, Southwestern region. The total area of Himachal Pradesh is 55,673 square kilometer. Himalayas. Himachal Pradesh is a northern Indian state in the Himalayas. It's home to scenic mountain towns and resorts such as Dalhousie. Host to Dalai Lama, Himachal Pradesh has a strong Tibetan presence. This is reflected in the Buddhist temples and monasteries. Water resources. Water is one of the most vital natural resources of Himachal Pradesh. The state is richly endowed with a hilly terrain having an enormous volume of water from the catchment areas of Satluj, Beas, Ravi, and Chenab rivers. As such, the state has enormous potential of water resources in the form of glaciers and rivers, but groundwater resources are limited.